Okay, full disclosure on today's beer. This comes to us from Brooklyn Brewing Company in Brooklyn, New York. I gave you the rundown of the skeletal version of their history a little while ago, I believe, with their Pilsner. So we'll forego that today. And I believe I also have done a Russian Imperial Stout before, so I did mention that usually they go in between 8% and 12% alcohol by volume. They were inspired by brewers in the 1800s to impress the Russian czars. Very malty, less hoppy, very little carbonation as well. So we can get that out of the way because we already went over that. And do want to let you know that I did age this beer for about a year. This is the 2011 batch of Brooklyn Black Chocolate Stout, so it's been aging in my basement since the better part of a year. I think I bought the case back in February. Now it's November, so 9 months, I think, by my mathematics, and however long it was sitting on the store shelves before that, too. So it's aged about a year. As I mentioned, it's a winter seasonal from Brooklyn Brewing Company. It's one of their more well-known beers, as a matter of fact, if not maybe their most well-known. The Brooklyn Brown Ale may be a little bit more well-known than this, but this is a very renowned Russian Imperial Stout. Comes in at 10% alcohol by volume. So it's right in that middle range, that 8 to 12% range. Uses 2-row malts, caramel, wheat, roasted malt, and barley for the malts, as well as the Willamette and American Fuggle hops. 51 IBUs, 320 calories. So this is a meal in a bottle, definitely. In lieu of the snifter, I don't really have an official beer snifter, so we'll use the pretentious, oversized wine glass. Why not? I'd rather drink a heavy-duty beer like this in a vessel like that rather than a pint glass. So we'll pour Brooklyn Black Chocolate. Oh, before we do, actually, here's the logo. And also, there is a little synopsis here. In the last century, British brewers made strong stouts for the Tsar's court, and they were called Imperial Stouts, or Black Chocolate Stout, brewed once yearly for the winter season. It achieves a chocolate aroma and flavor through the artful blending of 6 varieties of black chocolate and roasted malt. So there you go. We'll pour it in, and we'll see our jet black Russian Imperial Stout pour. I mean, these stouts are basically motor oil, is what they call a lot of these. This one, no different. And it's forming a light head, very light brownish, chocolatey looking head, as you might be able to see. Kind of swish her around here. Again, with these beers of higher volume, you want to kind of have everything kind of commingling, if you will. As you can see, oh yeah, very heavy on the alcohol on the side here. The head is kind of dissipating right now, and we'll grab the aroma. Oh, very unique, very, very chocolatey. I mean, it's a black chocolate stout, so you're going to have that dark chocolatey aroma in this beer. Just a very good smelling, unique smelling beer. A little bit different than your normal Russian Imperial Stout by a bit. And I think the chocolate is just a little more prevalent in this one. And I think with the aging process, it really helps the chocolate kind of blend into the malts and the barleys and all the hops that are in this beer as well. So you can smell the heaviness. You know why it's 320 calories as soon as you put your nose to this thing, and it's really one of the better smelling beers I've ever put my nose on. Let's grab a taste now. You're basically hit with the caramel roasted kind of taste in the very beginning, and then the chocolate, as soon as it goes back to the back of your throat, that bready chocolate kind of malty, you just roasted kind of taste, like really kind of pervades your mouth. This is a great winter beer. This is the kind of beer that you could sit next to the fire and kind of sip and enjoy. Maybe a dessert beer, if I can go that far to say. It's a great beer. As soon as you hear the word Brooklyn Black Chocolate Stout, this tastes exactly what you think it's going to taste like. Unless, of course, you think it's just going to taste like milk chocolate, which not the case. So I'm going to give Brooklyn Black Chocolate Stout a 9 out of 10.